Hello everyone, I'm the Gaming Warlord 64. And sadly, a few weeks ago, I have lost all of my Pokemon. Well, not all of them, but the ones that hit the HUD. 15 years of experience. With 15 years of experience playing this game, playing this franchise. Despite the heartbreak I felt losing my friends, basically my pets. The Pokemon that helped me through a lot in life. Despite that loss, I'm gonna get them all back. I'm gonna recreate my Pokemon journey. And no matter at what point you're watching this, thank you so much for giving me a shot. Now let's begin where it all began for me. Pokemon Platinum. Also, this is my first DS game stream, so I gotta do some editing here. I can see that the Platinum logo is a bit off center. Hopefully I can fix that over time. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. I'm Professor Warren. My name is Warren. One sec. I have to do a few quick things to double check, make sure everything's going good. Okay, we could. Okay, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live, and you can see me on the page. Okay, now you can see me on the page. I don't think I'll be in chat tonight. Or at least my I think I'll be in my chat tonight since I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I've streamed on PC. Creating my okay. However, everyone just called me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. No advice needed. I'm need. The Pokemon series means like so much to me, and honestly, it's kind of honestly, it feels really good having being able to go back and play for the games again. Okay. If you've noticed, I'm actually playing this on an emulator, mostly because I do not have the ability. Well, because I do not have the ability or the money to get a 3DS capture card. So this is the best I can do. The Platinum logo, if you can already tell, it's also hiding the second top screen. So yeah, that looks a little weird for me, but it was the best I could do. At other times, we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop. Controller? Thank you. And closer bonds with them. What I do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me more about yourself? A little bit about yourself. Okay. Okay, enough. Okay, enough of this. Let's go. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, sometimes I do play as a girl, but I'll be playing as a boy. All right, you're a boy. Yep. Tell me, what is your name? This game was the beginning of a lot of firsts for me. I don't remember if it was my first RPG, but definitely the first one to have an impact on me, and definitely the one that made me love this genre of game. Well, in some cases, I would call myself GW64. What is a name now, is it? I could go my actual name, Caden. Named Caden. But when I was a kid, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to name myself K. And that's the name I've always gone as. If you've ever, if you ever fought a trainer online or gotten a Pokemon traded to you, and the name is just K, well then, it could have been me. Okay, so you're K? A fine name, that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Now, normally when I get to choose the name of the rival, I'm a bit more flowing, a bit more. Well, I change the name basically. Sometimes it's easy. If I'm seeing my friend, and I got a funny one. I got a really funny one when we get to Pokemon Let's Go. But I cannot see him as anything else other than Barry, my first rival. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Alright then. Alright, okay. The time has come. On your very own tale of grand adventure. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things. Perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Pokemon all by our side. All by our side always. I hope you understand the meaning of those words. A comment left by Professor Warren, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. This game is also gonna teach. It's so funny because now this game is also gonna teach me how to read aloud. This series has taught me a lot of things, and now teach me how to read aloud. That concludes our further program. Let's check Professor Warren. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on the nationwide net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. Okay, let's finally, please change it to fast. Oh, that was so annoying. Despite being on emulator, I am not going to use any emulator functions. I want to play this game as straight. I want to play this game as legally as I can because I want to eventually trade up these Pokemon into my official copies of these games. Yeah, because every game we play here, I do actually own a copy of, with one exception. Why don't I have a copy of Pokemon White? But we'll get to that. But yeah, no, I'm gonna play it legal. I'm not gonna use any speed up or PK hacks, anything like that. No. I'm also playing with retro achievements. Had to save a game? Yep. I was playing with retro achievements, which I think will just add a bit of fun, a fun extra bonus to this. Just make my playthrough a little bit more unique. Anyway, we're already 10 minutes in, and we'll save it a lot That's just, I don't know why having having that stupid long screen is just dodgy to me. Anyway, let's turn off our TV. Oh, there you are. Hey Kay, did you just see the Jubilee? Did you see the TV? I'm sure you did. I didn't say correctly. Fuck. Professor World. Oh, oops. That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So reactor my bet. So give us some Pokemon. Oh, dude, me talking fast fits. Oh, hey, is this a new PC? Where was I? Oh, wait. We're going to go see Professor Juan and get some Pokemon. I'm waiting for you outside. Okay, Kay? If you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokedollars. Charming. Okay, now let's go. Okay. So yeah, so we have our badges. My ID number is 02355. Yeah. Yeah, here's our room. It's very basic. We're gonna have to go into the bed, which I actually did not know for the longest time. But yeah, that's really cute. Oh, Mom! Barry already left. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about, but it sure was in a hurry. Oh yes, Kay, don't go into tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie. And here we are, Twinleaf Town. The town that I consider the most home at. It's really not living in a place with snow. Snow, I actually only saw snow for the first time like a few years ago. But what was that about? Oh, hey, Kay. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Wong. You should come too, and quickly. Wait. Oh, jeez, I forgot something. Yes, we're living in a completely different climate and a completely different part of the world since Sinnoh's based on Japan. I always felt his home here. Are you looking for Barry? He's gone for a second, but then came running back home. You can't sit there, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. I don't know much about Dad. I'd better take my bag in general, too. Oh, hey, Kay. I'll be waiting for you on the road. It's a $10 million fine if you're late. Yeah, for the game, we will be, at very least, attempting a lot of... Well, basically everything. I'm going to be playing this like how I would treat a modern Poke. Just how I would with my current level of experience, but with as close approximation to my original teams as I can. Too slow! Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? You don't want to go into the tall grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I got an idea. Now listen. You know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go in the tall grass? So what you do is you scoot over the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sandgem Town without running into any wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Here it goes. On your marks. Hold it! Well, you two don't seem to have any Pokemon. Between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Hey, Kay, this old guy. It's Professor Warren, isn't it? But what is he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right to put them on that path? You two, do you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yes. Me too. I love Pokemon too. I'll ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Gay? Yep, a doodles. I don't know why I want to say that. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without a Pokemon of their own. It worries me that people like that would go. I feel like that would do. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, Well, then forget about me, but give a wild Pokemon to my. Well, then forget about me, but give a wild Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the wild. Who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How big of you? Very well, then I'll trust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you'll never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be recklessly because at that point we would. There's a lot of other. Yeah, okay. Now then. Now where? Done. Professor Warren, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, something wrong here? Ah, there it is. There it is, Don. Nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. Oh gosh. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose your Pokemon. Really? Professor Warren? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now. Now that I can't keep a straight face. I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Okay, you choose first. You can choose first. I'm here. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up and I had the chosen class here. Here you are, baby. Alright. I'm actually going to... Yeah, I think I am going to save and reset. Set because I do want a Pacific nature at the very least. At least I know I can't perfectly recreate my starter, but I want to try and get close. Look, these are the Pokeballs. Look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. Now choose which one do you take. The Tiny Leaf Pokemon, Tedwick. The Chimp Pokemon, Chimchar. Or the Penguin Pokemon, Piplup. Now, out of these three, it wasn't obvious enough. Tedrick is my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time! Then I choose you. I'm picking up this Charmander. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon team. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar to the world. In that regard, they're much like you. Oh my gosh, I'm turning Proton John. As fellow newcomers to this world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Please let me pass. Hmm. Uh, hmm. How do you like that? Professor Warren's really nice. But it really seems so stern and scary. Yeah! Okay, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for it? No! What's that attitude? Don't be that way. Okay, we both got Pokemon now. You up for this? Yeah! I've always wanted to say this, but time has finally come. Okay, I challenge you to a battle. And here we are, our first Pokemon battle. Pokemon Trainer, Berry. Turns out Chimchar. Let's go, Turtwig. Hey, if you're used to the... Oh, wait, I can't check my new... Fuck. If you're used to the newer games, yeah, the rivals in the original games actually picked a Pokemon that was strong against yours. This sadly changed in Generation 7. And honestly, I always just found it annoying that they would take the Pokemon. Kind of annoying, like... I like the idea of you having the Pokemon weak against the rivals more. But along with that, yeah, we don't have any of our type moves yet. Tetrick doesn't know Leaf Edge. That move didn't exist until Generation 7. So this first battle is... Why did my controller keep turning off? Yeah, so this first battle is just very simple. Just a basic tackle fast. I could use Withdraw to increase my defense, but no need. Tetrick gained 69 experience points. And levels up! Tetrick level 6. And defeated Pokemon Trainer Berry. What are you saying? We ended up losing? I got $500. I got more like $5. Whew, let's go home. I'm beat after that battle. My Pokemon need to rest too. See you later, okay? What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Ron. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. Okay, go see Professor Ron and thank him properly for your Pokemon. This lab is in Sand Gym Town, right? Isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so frightening. That okay. Oh, I know. Okay, put these on. You see the pair of running shoes. Sand Gym Town. Sand Gym Town is like a adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can go to all places faster. It's really interesting that she said that, especially with the context of like Legends. Then ZA, because in that game, like Pokemon were treated as like the wild beasts that they really are. Relax, no. I want an adamant nature. No, I want to at least try for an adamant nature. So let's reset. What the reset button? What if I could do that? Yeah, hopefully this won't take that long. Not like I'm shiny hunting for it. So if I found a shiny, I was like, no. If I found a shiny, I would still. I would have to pick it up. Gladiator is a Pokeball. Cool to be. Yeah, so yeah, but just yeah. So yeah, I guess let's talk about a little bit of what my initial impressions were of this game. Like I said earlier, I decided to name myself K. Okay, obviously short for Caden. But honestly, it's a name that just really kind of stuck with me ever since I didn't play this game, and most of the time if I'm playing an RPG or something like that, that's generally is going to be my name. It's going to be the name I use. Along with that, why did I pick Tetrig out of the free starter Pokemon? Like, using what I know now, Piplup is not only a very unique starter with its water steel typing, but it's also a great HM slave, though Tetrig is as well. Well, and Chimchar is generally considered the best of the three Pokemon. Pokemon. Well, funny enough, I just all I already did was just do like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, I did that in order. And I remember where I started to. Yeah, I just did eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think probably from Turtwig. And I did land on Turtwig again because that again, and that's how I ended up with Turtwig. And throughout this journey, I literally never had it leave my party. Like maybe like once or twice for like a little bit, but the entire game, even in the post game, I would always have my Torterra and Staraptor in the party. Man, it's a real shame. Real shame that I'll never be able to fully recreate that Staraptor because originally it belonged to one of my friends. And well, yes, I could. Oh, yes, I could like probably. I could name my character Easy and then trade it over, but no, that's not right. I'm not gonna do that. Brave. Also, yes, Brave. But I will. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. But one thing I will do is I will try to recreate them as much as I can. And for example, both Turtwig and Thorap, both Torterra and Thoraptor had adamant natures. I don't remember if Turtwig always had an adamant nature. I want to say yes. I really want to say yes. I feel like it was. So that's why we're going through this intro so many times. Also because no one else is here. Yeah, so I don't really see much of a problem with it. But yeah, but also that Talavia would 100% have an adamant nature. That's one thing I definitely remember. Definitely one thing I remember. And definitely why that Talanta was so powerful. Along with being a traded Pokemon, increasing its EXP values, you'd make it the first Pokemon I ever got to reach level 100. And with Torterra not being that far behind. Now we're gonna be doing that for this playthrough. Heck no, that's heck no. Like if it happens, but definitely not. But in terms of the rest of my team, that is where it gets a little funky. You see, my original, being a kid and not really knowing how to type, not really know how like team building or any of that works. My original team was Torterra, Staraptor, a Quagsire, and a level 100 Entei. A level 100 probably illegal Entei I got from someone. Yeah, that was my primary team. I had a team. I'll definitely tell more stories about it when we get to it. But yeah, but this isn't gonna be recreating my journey. This is me restarting my journey. So while I do want to use, my teams I used before. Well, I have a lot more freedom with this one, given that I'm starting from the beginning. Blah blah. What do it? Yeah, given that I'm recreating it and not. No. Given that I'm restarting it and not recreating it, that's it. I'm actually gonna give myself the freedom and leeway to choose whatever for my last 4 Pokemon to be a different type of team. And I already have it set out. I already know who I'm going to pick. One of them is one of my oldest favorite Pokemon. A Pokemon pulled into the story, an iconic Sinnoh favorite, and a Pokemon that was my nature. And a Pokemon that just means a lot to me specifically, that I just have a story with involving this game. But we'll get to them when we encounter them and capture them. And you know what, honestly, I did say I didn't want to use any like things earlier. I think I will speed up. Can I speed up? No, I won't be using cheats or anything like that. No. Speed skip. Okay. Yeah, I will speed up just so I can get this part game over with. And so there's a lot of cutscene here. And you know, I want to get to the main game. This game is fun. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Honestly, I would say Platinum is my 3rd favorite Pokemon game. 2nd, if we're only looking at the mainline games. 3rd, if you count spin-offs. My 2nd favorite is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Which beautiful game, you've probably heard of it. And my absolute favorite game, Pokemon game, and my favorite game of all time. Well, I'll save that for a bit later. We'll be getting to it. We'll get to it eventually. Until then, please be adamant, please be adamant, please be adamant, please be adamant. I'm very adamant at this being adamant. Yes, this game is how I learned the word adamant. Please. Not a. Okay, at the very least, a beneficial nature, I guess, would just be fine. And at the end of the day, I could change it when I get to Paldea. What does a naughty nature do? Earth down. Attack up. That's not really good. Honestly, the only really good nature I have for him is that isn't really good. Yeah, no. Now try again. Again, the thing is, with the way Tortillas work, that you don't want them to like. You're gonna need as much defenses as they can. Like if it was a brave like pretty much, I want to hear a brave or adamant nature. Adamant nature. A brave nature will lower speed, which a Tortilla doesn't need their speed. In fact, one of the moves I'll be using, Curse, actually lowers his speed, so it's definitely not that useful of a stat. But also is a special attack. Special attack, which did not the attack stat you fight. Torteros fight with. Fight with the physical attackers. Yeah, the bulky physical attacking grass type, something that wouldn't have been possible without the physical special split. I should have kept Nutty. Nutty would have been fine. Not like would have been fine. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And upset. Speed. That's 400. Let's go. Yeah, no, they're not feel that much faster. Funny enough. Mild. Mild is defense stance, but check up. Nope. Nope, that's a terrible nature. And about to say, it's also the first one you click on too, so I'm legit spamming the A button. We're gonna just get the B button since I'm playing over an Xbox controller. Hmm. Oh, come on, we got this, we got this. I don't know how to, I don't know how to look at the stat increase on level up to see exactly what my nature would be. I mean, looks promising since I got increases to my attack. Calm. No. No, that's also terrible. No, that's also a bad one. All right. Come on. Hey, I got really lucky today. Let's do this. Come on. Normally it won't take that much longer. It's funny hearing and it's funny hearing the sound effects. Sound effect this one. Actually, now that I think about it, look at the stats. I think my HP was actually much better in the last one. Right, black. This is my HP IV. I mean, hold. No. Like at the very least, I don't want to attack decreasing nature. Nature, I know it doesn't matter unless I'm like playing competitive, but I don't want. I want to hit things really hard. Also, I'm not gonna use hacks or anything on these Pokemon. Like at most, I'm just speeding up jump for this one, but I'm not gonna do that because I want these Pokemon to be considered legal when I bring them into an actual game. Actual game. I hope I could use these in like online battling on Pokemon Champions or whatever. Whatever when that game comes out. Relax. Beat down the fence up. You know what? I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. Take it. I like that. Like that, and like a more defensive Tetrick than a more offensive one. Okay. Okay, let's lock it in. Lock it in and begin. Nah, I don't feel like talking to everyone. If I know they don't give me any items or anything like that. Too slow, okay? I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Warren so I can thank him properly. So I had a great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? Well, it gets dark really quickly. You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You get it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Warren happy. I'm sure of it. You and me together. Together, we've got nothing to fear. Yeah, and I got a little partner. We won't be getting into any battles, but normally when that happens, they will automatically hear you. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Quote me on this one. It's here. It even sits on a sign. Oh, and here we are. Huh? What's going on? My very first villain. The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon, Lake Bay. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about? Weird guy. Okay, Kay, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Huh? Did you hear that, Kay? That was legendary Pokemon crying. It had to be it. But it's our chance. Let's catch it. No, wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K-E, accent E, balls. Huh. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would? Do you think Professor Rowan? Rowan? I give us some if we asked him. You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we need anything. Okay, Kay, always you. First one to visit the lab is Town rules. Alright. But yeah, we're still in the tutorial section for a little bit longer. But hey, now on our first route, we encounter our first Pokemon. And it's gonna be a Bidoof! Hey, there you are! Bidoof! Tedrick. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting stream a little late today because honestly because I took a nap and I woke up. It was like 6. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it. Our Pokemon research lab. Let's go. Thud. What the? Oh, it's UK. That old guy is not the old guy. He's not scary so much as he's totally out there. No, it doesn't matter, Kay. I'm out there. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, what was that? Your friends sure seem to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. One of my favorite songs in the series. Well, well, look who's here. Okay, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seemed to be rather happy. Entrusting you with our territory was no mistake, it seems. Well, we'd like to give it a nickname? I'm actually gonna go with no. I never nicknamed my original Torterra or Staraptor. I don't have a reason why, but I want to keep their name the same. Well then, I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass. For the Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now you've cut them. But now you astound me in an extremely different way. Astound. Already, there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Turtwig feels the same way about you. That's why I asked you to cherish that Turtwig of yours. I sure will. I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I can't say it. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself at first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kind of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. You will use it to record the data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh form. Yes. Good answer. Kay has obtained that Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Notice how it says automatically. The kids do not write the Pokédex entries. I hate that theory. I hate that theory so much. The kids do not write them. Kay, I asked that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too. When you walked up the Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I lived 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Okay, your grand adventure begins now. The Pokemon I met for the first time was Piplup. If you would have chosen a Piplup on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon now. But not that it matters. Anyway, I'm done. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokédex. In a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Kay. Alright. Okay. I have something good here. You should take as well. You obtained TM27. That is a technical machine that contains the move Return. Using a technical machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that TM is single use only. The move Return gains power the more friendly you are to your Pokemon. It is up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. We'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Kay. Okay, Kay. I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. This building with the red roof, it's more orange actually, it's the Pokemon Center. This place heals your Pokemon that have been hurt by battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. This building with a blue roof over here is the Pokemon. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Okay, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy any kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, okay. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with their Pokedex? You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go, you can heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It will be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, we're still sadly in the tutorial section, but we're almost out. Who are you? Oh, you okay? You're doing that Pokedex thing to help the professor. Yep, this is at the Dawn's house. Dawn's house, that's a set though. She will be very useful later on. Yep, you have 2 beds and still nothing for the parent. Which is always just kind of funny. I always imagine like the towns in Pokemon to be, well, obviously not accurate. Not accurate. Only really showing just the important buildings that the player needs to see and interact with. But in reality, these towns will be actual, like, you know, towns. Also, one sec, I need a drink. Hey, I gotta take my pills once real quick. Remember to only take your prescriptions, kids. This one? Yeah, here you are. 21, right? Yep. Hi, Kelly. My own little Pokemon. Okay. Welcome home, Kay. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? I just made dinner. Let's take a quick rest, dear. Yep, you can also heal with your mom. Come on, anytime you want. What is it, Kay? Wow, Professor Rowan actually do something that big? Excuse me. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Kay. Okay, I've got something that you'll find useful. A journal. One of my favorite mechanics in this game. Journal, keep a record of daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. I think this was introduced in yeah, I think this was introduced in Firelight and Leaf Green. But I came back for this game and maybe the original Diamond and Pearl. I don't remember. I don't think so. But something kind of what they kept going with. I like it. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. Just joking, dear. Yep, okay. I'll be right here by myself, so you can go and so you do so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experiences, new sensations, it makes your mom happy too. But come back after sometimes. I'd like to see what kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. Excuse me, have you seen my little baby here? Oh, no, he's not. Then he must have left already. What to do? Boy, Boy shouted about going on an adventure and then he bolted. But he's so headstrong and reckless, I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Kay will deliver that to him. Won't you, Kay? Yeah, of course. Oh, really? You'll do that for me? Kay, please take this to Barry for me. You obtained a parcel. Bye-bye, Kay. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Dublife City. Okay, please take that to my Barry. Alright. And now our journey can... Well, I don't know, I want to say really begin, but the journey doesn't really begin until after you leave Jubilife, I'd say. Yeah. One thing I will say, yeah, we are going through... Yeah. We are gonna go through and try to complete as much as I can. But I can. I'm definitely not gonna be solely playing this game for like how I've been doing, where I like focus on a game and then swap to another one. No, for this, I'm gonna be coming in and out of this game, probably playing it like once or twice a week. As we slowly begin to try and complete all the retro achievements. Upload Pokemon songs, club, blah blah. Oh wait, I think you just sell potions right now. What do you need? Oh wait, no, you can't use the Pokeballs. Heck yeah. Definitely got at least 10 of those. No, then it's spend my money on potions. Yep. Yeah, that's generally how I always start. Like buy at least 10 Pokeballs and then spend what on potions. Even though I'm about to get some Pokeballs right now. Oh, that's right. Okay, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? I really wish Pokemon games will allow you to skip this if you wanted. Actually, can you? I think there might be some games where you can, only they acknowledge that you captured a Pokemon beforehand. But I know that's a bit later in the series. And by bit I mean a good while. Yeah, we'll be doing completing all the retro achievements. So we gotta get all the gym badges, do all the Wii matches. What else do we gotta do? Oh great, we gotta do the final team. Okay, we gotta beat the hardest version of Barry's team, which that's gonna be fun. I actually got 100 wins in the Battle Tower single mode to unlock a trainer star. That's interesting. See, isn't that neat? Actually, it's better to lower the target HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down to as low as possible, because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, Pokemon also get easier to catch when you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, that's definitely not gonna get annoying. To get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs. Oh, I have 16. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, you'll be safe on long trips. Plus, you'll have a lot more fun having your Pokemon friends along. Okay, I need to get going. Bye-bye now. Yeah. Yeah, so now we got all Pokeballs, and... well, then begin. Pokeballs in. It's our first route. We gotta defeat 3 trainers if we're going to want to get to Jubilife City. And even though I know I can get a Starly right now, I'm not, and I have my reasons. I mean, that will make some sense, hopefully. Yeah, what other achievements am I gonna get? Let's see. Yeah, we gotta get the gold prints in the factories. Gold prints in the battle frontiers. Shrink to 50 swaps in the battle factory. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to go back and heal. I want to say it's 1500 CP at once in the battle castle. The embodiment of Ashramana. Capture Giratina at the end of the distortion world after defeating Cyrus or the That's what I get for not looking at the screen. Or solving the room puzzle in Turnback Cave. You know what? Yeah, I will probably have to do it like that. Yeah, I got a story. I got a story when it comes to Giratina. It's gonna be tricky, but it's gonna be down to luck. Unless you know what? I'm gonna heal. Oh yeah, perfect. I'll use a potion. I need a potion. This is gonna be this is where they're the most useful anyway. What is capture Dialga, capture Palkia, capture all the legendaries. Oh, that's cute. There's one for each of the birds. We'll capture the capture the Drifloon, the Wotom. Oh great, the level 100 Magikarp. That's gonna be interesting. Be battle. Oh, why? No. Oh no, I gotta catch a Munchlax. Oh, that's gonna suck. I gotta finally capture a shiny Pokemon. That's gonna be and all the unknown. Well, I did find my first shiny Pokemon in this game. Surprisingly, it was a Graveler. Yeah, it didn't blow up on me. Not me. Not me. I don't have it anymore, sadly. Honestly, even without the context of me losing all my Pokemon, when transferring from Scarlet, when transferring up save data, I still wouldn't have that Graveler. But yeah, so I got that, which actually shouldn't be that bad since I got since I could use the radar method. Capture unknown. Oh, I don't know. Capture unknown. Oh, but yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Shanks. I love Shanks. I wish you were a better Pokemon. Also, I can't wait for Tertiary to learn Razor Leaf. I think it learns at like level 9. There's a trade Machamp forever. Good stuff for Chatot. Machamp for that cursed Gengar. Cursed Hunter. Also. Nice, Dally. There's a one from that one. Okay, we got one more battle we need to do before we head to Jubilife. Let's go get all of the gift Pokemon. How the heck am I gonna solve the Wedgie puzzles? Don't I need a... How do I do that again? Don't I need the Wedgie Gigas to get those wedgies, and in order to get the wedgies I need wedgie... I don't know. Remember we do the events apparently, which I don't know. I don't know if I will do the events or not. I don't even know how I can do that. Like, what's your achievements? Like, what? Aren't you supposed to expect me to play these on an emulator? Well, I guess since I am playing these on an emulator, I do theoretically have access to all of this, but... Yeah, the achievements are enabled, all that stuff, okay. Hey, we're level 9, which means... Absorb! Better than nothing. Here's some form of stab. Some form of stab, same type attack bonus. Alright, so obtained event legendaries. And something I never did as a kid, much because, well, you know, I was a bit busy with school and stuff. Pokemon. Memories of Kanto and Owen and Kanto. Hi Kay, are you catching Pokemon? I think you'll feel a lot safer if you were to catch some more. Well, you know, like when you need to travel to faraway places. Oh, I know. Do you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Well, it sure is, and I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. Personally, I don't like catching Pokemon willy-nilly until after I have my team of 6. Because it's annoying to have. Because I don't like having Pokemon I'm not going to use on my team. Oh, what's that man doing? Oh, what? How did you know? How did you unmax me, a member of the International Police? Huh? I beg your pardon? I was just making conversation. You claim you're only making conversation, do you? But I know better. Better not to believe that. No. You recognized right away that I was someone extraordinary. Yeah. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name? Oh, I shall inform you only of my codename. My codename is Looker. Looker. This is what they all call me. Incidentally, the saying, don't be a thief, is familiar to you? Okay. Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon from others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this. You obtained a voice recorder. The voice recorder is a nifty device for recording a map. I obtained it because it's quite popular these days. But I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It would be better in hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, and I ask that you not talk to me while I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me, you must. No, No, I am literally. No. You must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me if any happens. I love Lucca. One of my favorite characters. Like, really have become. I would. Oh my god! I hope we see him in. Oh, I really hope we see him in Legends. Working for the Unnatural Police must be hard. Here it is. Yeah, the trainer school. The name says it all. I found Barry going earlier. He still could be in the studying. Bye now. A Pokemon from around the country can be brought here. What does that one mean? Memories of Kanto and Pwn. What the heck did that one even mean? Okay. Okay, well, now we're in Jubilife City, one of my favorite cities. One of my favorite cities in all of Pokemon, mostly because of nostalgia. Nostalgia. Here we have the global terminal that we can't use even if we want to. So, yeah, let's go to the Pokemon school. A little bit of Pokemon types. Oh yeah, wait, we can battle you guys. I had a feeling. Go kid Christine. And with Bidoof. This is my Dedrick. I just love that face of his. So cute. So we also got a winner prize at the lottery. Show a Pokemon to the newspaper company. And a Matro Berries. Bring a Pokemon with high happiness. Go to quick level, obtain the black belt. 10 other plates. Oh, 10 explosion, that's gonna be tricky. Win 5 battles in the 7th hour to run 1 session without being in the area. Oh yeah, I remember that. Obtain the Fed Point ribbon and the Effort ribbon. Obtain the daily ribbons. Obtain every contact ribbon on a single Pokemon and view them in the summary screen. That's gonna be tricky. In every battle tower ribbon on a single Pokemon and view them in the summary screen. If I can do it for any Pokemon, it'll probably be that one. Yes, that one. No, I'm not gonna mention. 5%. Obtain a massive yawn. Yes. Obtain the glorious royal ribbon from the Ribbon Society. Mine 4 items and a single wand underground. You know what? I should probably figure out how to get my cursor onto the screen. Wait, can I just? Yeah. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, I'm not on full screen anymore. Oh, that's probably like just slightly annoying for you guys because I thought it was annoying. Oh well. Oh, that's fine. Don't go to full health. Hope to see you again. Have at least one of every trap in your inventory in the underground and the excluding multiplayer traps and the digger drill. What's in here? Having quick claw? No, an axe attack. That we use for this battle against Barry. Hey Kay, you came to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? Okay, what brings you here? Huh? Got something for me? So what is this? School! It's a town map. Huh? Why are there 2 in here? I got a lot, but I don't need 2. Here, okay, you take one. Welcome to the town, Mark. I guess Overlook City is where we should be going next. There's a gym there, so it should be perfect for raising Pokemon that I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Charon that we fought by our Pokemon school. Yeah, so this will teach us about all of the different status effects. But this is actually the last game in the series to have the poison effect outside of battle. Oh, you call yourself a Pokemon trainer and you do not have a Pokédex? That is Pokemon Watch, or Pokédex for short. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now blah blah. Not only that, I'm now conducting a Pokédex promotional campaign. All you have to do is find the 3 clowns in Jubilife City. You can find them and they'll give you a Pokédex. Now you want to know my knowledge of this game? The answers are gonna be yes, no, yes. And for the campaign, let's go ahead and run out by defeating Pokemon. Does the Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining EXP points? Yes. Coupon 1. I said yes. And I think this next guy up here is gonna be no. Company campaign, well, can a Pokemon hold item? No. Yes. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Yeah, they can use berries, and if they can hold any item, and but most items have an effect. Some items do not. Like if you get Pokemon a potion, they don't know what to do with that. Pokemon types and moves of Pokemon subtypes. Yep. Okay, so they're all yes. Good job, me. Also, if we head down here, this I know for sure. Here you are. Yes, sure. An old log is a good thing. You think so too? Am I right? Yes, good answer. We can be friends. Here you go. That's my old rod. You have 10 the old rod. Yep, and now we can fish for stuff. So we gotta buy every piece of furniture in the villa. I think I've only done that once. Now what I mean, only gotten one item. X accuracy. You're not bad. We'll be back here later. Oh wait, no, there was another. Ah, dang it, there was another item down below Sand Gem Town. Nah, I won't get it. And then catch coupons for the Pocket there. 1, 2, 3. Bravo! I say, bravo! In return for these coupons, I present you with this Pokemon Watch, or Pokédex for short. You retrieved a Pokédex. And one of the achievements is obtaining all the Pokédex. With the Pokemon bottom screen. Yeah, one of the clever uses of the bottom screen is the Pokédex. You have a variety of different apps here, from counting how much you walk, to a calculator that's actually broken in some versions, to a clock, and you can see your team. This is the one I generally keep on. This is the one I generally stick to. Pokemon's quite adorable. Try making it hold this quick claw. Here it is. You obtain every seal, including Liquid Burst and Twinkle seals. I don't know what those are. Well, I know what the seals are, but I don't know about the Liquid Burst and Twinkle ones. So yeah, with the Quick Claw, our Pokemon will be able to Pokemon battle ready right away. Yeah, with Quick Claw, our Pokemon will have a chance of going first, no matter our speed stat. That's all 374 possible Pokemon available in game without external devices. And yeah, that's generally our goal, to complete this game as much as you can without external devices or using other features. Don't know why I decided to go to the PC. help. What's your Pokemon? Reach 999 steps on the Poké step counter. That should happen naturally. Shiny badges, good. I kind of got that Ultra Toe. That should be easy. Get lapped up by Korgunk. That also should be fun. And now it's bow time. Hey, Kay. Tell me you've got a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I've gotten tougher. Come on, let me demonstrate it to you. I miss these. Just having random rival battles out of nowhere. Being completely unprepared. To defeat your Starly. But don't worry. I have the power of drugs. So sadly, in this game, it's only up by one instead of 2. I think that changed in Generation 6. No, 7. And here goes my attack increase. Good job. Hey, let's get to go first. Also, where's my cake at? After being Loot 4, talk to Lucas or Dawn Sanjay Town on your birthday. That's probably 2 minutes doing damage test. That's oddly specific, but okay. Now just imagining my birthday stream, I just go through like every game I can, like, okay, so which games have birthday events? Yeah, there are a lot of achievements here. The only ones I don't think I'll be doing are the event legendary ones. But at the very least, if I am, I'm not going to trade them up. Now we have Chimchar. Chimchar. At this point, it's overall just better just to keep using Tackle. Tackle even with Stab. Stab, I think it's better. I think let's see. Let's see, I might as well check, see. Yeah, he really likes using his status moves, but the early game. Absorb. Yep, nope. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Why don't we get? Oh, well, gotta quit. Let's say I don't really have a way to decrease your stats, but hey, that doesn't really matter. Let's quit. I really like the way crits work in the later games. Where like Gen 6 and onwards, if you're like holding as choice band and use one focus energy, your crit stat just max, you'll always land a crit. But I really gotta make a build for that that's on a more bulky Pokemon than Blaziken. Anyway. Well, what do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer and you'll know it. First thing to do is to take on the Olberg City Pokemon Gym. I'm gonna toughen up for that totally. Toughen up for that totally. Cool. Well, good for you, buddy. Your friend? And I do want to go out of my way. Oh, hello. Nah, I'm not gonna go out of my way to. Now I noticed some items like down. I noticed a few items I missed, like there's some below Sandgem Town, and I know there's one above. Just well, I can grab one of them. Yeah, here. But there's also one in the cave above there. Paralyze heal. But let's just continue on forward. Also, unlike a lot of trainers, unlike a lot of other people, I will actually not be using an HM slave. Enslave. After thinking, which can be really help for this game with its 8 HMs. Gems. Oh wait, I like the trainer. I get up and go for my Pokemon. Here we go, Kricketot, Zubat. And he actually uses a Kricketot and a Zubat. I like that. I have respect for Kricketot. One day I'll tell that story, but not today. More like one more quick change market. Anyway. So yeah, I will actually not be using an HM slave. I believe the developer intention for HMs has always been for them to be used on your Pokemon. Like for your main team. So in order to honor that, I'm gonna try and play through the game with that bit of a handicap in mind. Speaking of handicaps, I should also probably put the game on set mode now that I think about it. Yeah, I like Bide. It's a hard move to use, but I like it. It will look really good on very defensive Pokemon. Oh, I should probably check and see like what all Pokemon can learn it. Yeah. It took me a lot of levels early on, but it will soon bounce out. Once I get other Pokemon. The thing is, a lot of Pokemon I want to get are after the first gym. Like, yeah, no, I don't get that guy until after the first gym. I don't get them until after the first gym. And there's, yeah, no. Yeah, and then everyone else, I think I'll have 4 Pokemon. I think I might have 4 Pokemon by the time I reach the second gym later, actually. Pokeball. Yeah. And one thing I definitely do recommend is you fight every trainer in this game. Because there are some trainers that... Oh hey, you also say you have a Shinx. And then you fight battle over Shinx. Because you do want to complete the Pokédex. You don't need to catch them all, but you gotta at least see them all. At least see every Pokemon in the game. And I remember there were 2 Pokemon in particular that just gave me a really hard time in finding them. Funny enough, at least one of them is available in the wild. But alright, level 12. Oh, Tedrick is gonna be very, very high leveled for right now. On the right side, I'm not doing a Nuzlocke or anything like that. I'm not gonna worry about over leveling. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about over leveling because I know it's gonna bounce out by the end of this. Matcha. Yeah, I do need to catch a Machamp in order to get that achievement. Wait for it. It's over again. Well, yeah, so throughout this series of me recreating my journey, I will be going in order of how I played the games. Which, funny enough, will mean I'll be doing how Gold and Soul Silver basically last. Basically last, despite I think that game coming out after Platinum or right before it? No, after Platinum. Platinum, because I just never played that game for that reason. Because I've only played for the game once, and I didn't do the post game for whatever reason. Okay, let's try and dodge that one because she's a trainer. She is also a trainer. Well, one of the 2 are trainers. And our pearl, that's useful. But yeah, the order we will be going in for this journey will be platinum, white, platinum, white. Actually, XY, then white too. I have my reasons. But because I like the idea of going in the order that K as a character went through the games, and less how a little bit how like I did. I don't know. I'll think about it. I got plenty of time to think about it. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. So platinum, white, white 2, XY or Pokemon Y, Omega Ruby, Sun, Ultra Sun. Let's go Pikachu. Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield. Legends Arceus. Brilliant. Shining Pearl. Shining Pearl. Don't remember if I do Violet or Heart Gold first. I think Heart Gold first. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemon Violet. Pokemon Violet. That will be the order we will be going in. We'll be going in, and if a new Pokemon game comes out, like Legends ZA, I will be playing that when it comes out. Now you're not a trainer, if I remember. Yep, a sparkling new Pokédex. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a fellow friend of Pokemon. Let me make a gift for you. This hidden machine for you. Hidden machine, HM06, Rock Smash. Hidden machine, or HM for short, contains a hidden move, Rock Smash. A Pokemon named Rock Smash shall smash small boulders on the field. But a trainer will have to obtain a gym badge from Oldburg City. If you don't have that badge, you can't make your Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. And yeah, here we go. First HM move. Do I wanna? Yeah, I do. I do because it'll be less annoying to come back here. Do it later. Also the move. Does the move have the secondary effect in this game? It doesn't say. There's 40 base power is a fighting type move, which will be really good against the first gym. Though so will my grass typeness. My grass typeness. Hey, Psyduck! Let me check, I'm curious. Rock Smash. And 4. Okay, Rock Smash in 4, and yes, it does have the ability to lower the Pokemon defense. But it's definitely the best part of the move. It still isn't the most useful. It isn't the most useful, especially with that 40 base power. Yeah, that really makes the move hard to use later on, but it should be fine. It's not like I don't know how to get rid of HMs or anything. Oh, hey, kid. Howdy, trainer. Uh-oh. You don't even have a single gym badge. You better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. Yeah, I actually think about that. It is implied that trainers do gyms in different orders. I think it mostly depends on where you live. Like, if you live in Oldburg City, of course you're gonna do this gym first. Huh? There's someone there? Yep. Hi, babe. Huh? Oh, it's you, Kay. You finally got here. You're slow like always. But anyway, the gym leader is tough, like seriously serious. If the gym leader is this tough, I wonder how I compare to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there? Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. if you want to take on a gym leader, you'll better go off to the mine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be talking to a lot of people. I don't remember where like every item is. Oh, cool, shiny Pokemon explanation. I won't be talking to a lot of people, but I won't like acknowledge like what they have to say unless it's a important trainer. That's the like important dialogue for the the story and such. Yeah, welcome to Oldberg City, the first city. This is a big mining town. Mining town with a museum and a whole really cool mining setup. If we head up here, we can find some Pokemon on Route 207. But we cannot go that much far because of this. Yes, we're gonna need a bike in order to get up there. Okay, I'm looking forward to that because bikes are just very useful. Up here, we can catch one of our first Pokemon. He's one of the first Pokemon I want to catch. Hedwig. And if you have a Chimchar, I would recommend doing this as well. Yeah, I would recommend coming up here and catching Machop. Not really for the Machop specifically, funny enough, but it would still be useful. Yay, Razor Leaf! Okay, awesome. Razor Leaf, a physical grass type move with a high critical hit ratio, 55 base power, 95 accuracy. This is gonna be our bread and butter move for a while. Honestly, I should have gotten rid of Tackle instead. Oh well, it's fine. Berry trees. I might enter the game. Once we get access to berry trees and stuff, I might enter the game just to mess with those so we can get some berries, but I won't be doing any like story progress or anything like that. And of course, the first Pokemon we encounter after learning that new move is the Alright, let's... Oh yeah, so there's a few Pokemon we can catch here. We can catch a Machamp, but also a Ponyta, which is a rather unique... Oh, speaking of which, yeah. Which is a rather unique encounter, because if you don't know a lot about Gen 4, this region hates fire types. Like, no, seriously, there are only like... No, seriously, in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, there's only 2 fire types you can obtain. Oh, there you go, Machamp. And they are Chimchar and Ponyta. That's it. This game, they added a lot more. You can get a Houndoom, a Flareon, Magma. I think that's it on top of top of Chimchar and Ponyta. But overall, that is still pretty good. Well, that's still a pretty good amount. Machamp, superpower Pokemon. Tough, though small in stature, it is powerful enough to easily have and throw a number of Geodude at once. You know, I'd say, yeah, five types definitely a much better amount than 2. 2. Yeah. The twig! Bye bye! Okay, so let's head up here. Yeah, I think if I talk to... No, I think it's actually the other one. Oh, awesome! Oh, you give me Death Balls. Those are the best Pokeballs in the game. The best Pokeballs in the game. They are effective. They are effective when you're either in a cave or at night. They're much stronger. They're much more effective than regular Pokeballs. Many Pokemon possible with you. Again, I was at a house. Also, this game, if you're used to the newer game, doesn't have an EXP share. Okay, well, it does, but it isn't the same as it was in. It isn't the same as it was in the newer games. Newer games, it only affects one Pokemon at a time, which, in my opinion, is a lot better and a lot more balanced. Also, here we get our first achievement. Along with a very useful. Along with an Abra, who will be very useful against the first gym. If you pick Chimchar, but if you pick Chimchar and don't want to evolve it into a Monferno? Yeah, Monferno, that's it. Hello, Kaza. Hello, Kaza. Like an achievement should pop up in a minute. Get a Pokemon for items, holding items as well. Yeah, you can trade Pokemon for items, and yeah, we also get an Oranberry from Kaza. Very useful. Very useful first berry. And if you give that to a Pokemon, they'll be able to eat it and restore 10 HP in this case. Let's. I feel like I should have gotten like a notification or something. Yeah, they're enabled. Oh man, I hope I don't have to like reset the game or anything. Folks. I think I haven't been saving that. I haven't been saving that often. Okay, wait, no, I got one. Okay, cool. It just didn't pop up. I don't know why it didn't, but hey, at least I got it. I'll probably figure that out and should be fine next time. Hey, move Pokemon. Alright, let's drop a save. And we will first let my Pokemon up, then drop a quick save. They've been playing for an hour and 16 minutes. Oh, well, it's definitely not the worst early game for Pokemon. But it's not that bad in my opinion. Okay, so let's talk to some people. See if we can collect some items, because I know there's like some shards or stuff we can grab. But again, let's have move tutors. Of our first Pokemon game, I do feel like this was a really good example of one. Ooh, great balls. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait, we can catch it. We can catch my Starly now. Oh, well, we'll have. Oh, wait, but how many did you give me? Oh, just one. Probably not. What I want to do with my Starly is, since I can't trade it, I'm instead going to do the close since I can't. I'm going to do the closest thing I can, and have it be a female Starly, Adam in nature, in a Great Ball. In a Great Ball. And unlike Cedric, this I'm sticking to. Well, Gym Leader, he's nice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so once I get the ability to buy Great Balls, I'll be catching some Starly Avias. Yeah, so you can get net balls and heal balls, ton of mail. I never understood mail. I always thought it was a weird inclusion. And I think it would have been interesting if you could like send it to like maybe other trainers. But like once you beat a gym leader, you could like get their mail address or something. Let's get their email or something, and you can send them messages and they reply, kind of like in Animal Crossing. You know, this cool, just a cool mining setup, giant lumps of coal, and a heart scale. And a dial head. And a yellow shot. I feel so achieved right now. Daddy Sand is called a slag heap. It's the waste from sorting coal. What I like about Pokemon that they sometimes like teach you like little things about the world. Taking it to the coal mine? How wonderful and excellent of you. It's always good to learn about new things and broaden your horizons. Yep. A group of Pokemon I actually won't be using this playthrough is actually the fossil Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Super Potion. I thought about it, but honestly, while one of them is really cool, honestly, why I do love Rampardos, given that, I've never seen that. That's funny. Given that Shieldon is very similar to Rotea, and I don't really need well, I guess a Pokemon actually wouldn't be that bad. But overall, if I want a Pokemon, I'd rather use a Wanzong. Yeah. Yeah, I do like them though, and I will be obtaining them. Geodude. Such a dude. It's a Geodude. Time to die, Geodude. What a dude. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, here you can get Geodudes and Onyxes. Onyxi? Onyxos? I don't know. Speaking of Onyx. Onyx such a cool Pokemon that which was stronger? I understand why Onyx is so weak. It was 100% made as a tutorial boss first, and as a usable Pokemon second. Because as a first boss Pokemon in Red and Blue, it did that job masterfully well. But as a usable Pokemon, yeah, especially in Gen 1. I don't know, maybe I'll use it. Or maybe I'll give it a try and like Let's Go if I ever want to play that game casually again. Escape up, that's perfect. Perfect way to get out of here. And now we have our first gym leader. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash to break a boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. if you couldn't get the if you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'll be able to do this too. Of course, you would have to beat me in a gym. Have to beat the gym layer first. That's me. That's a nice introduction. I tell you what, do any of its Pokemon know Walk Smash at the moment? I'm looking at stuff on my computer. I just looking at stuff on my phone. Oh, well, speaking of Walk Smash, hey, I'm looking forward to getting more Pokemon so territory can be less overpowered. Now we've got a potion. Walk. Let's just say walk gym platinum. Now can I just get out of it quickly by using the escape robe, which just is an item in this version. If you played Sword and Shield, you probably thought it. Play Sword and Shield, it's actually a key item. Probably one about the useless key items in the series. Dude, I can only think of like 2, maybe 3 places that could be useful. I mean, used in general. In terms of usefulness, it's not useful at all. All right. Oh. So you won't tell me. Okay. Well, it does tell me the level of the Pokemon, so yeah, I'm at the I'm at the perfectly leveled. That's really cool. Hey, Courtney, you know what? Let's bow him right now, as we are. Howdy, how's it going, champ to be? This is what I said. That's what I said to really impatient boy earlier too. The gym leader is the user of walk Pokemon. Listen. Well, listen. Walk Pokemon really hate water, alright? It's also weak to grass type moves. Gee, they sure have weaknesses. But don't think they'll be easy. You don't get to be a gym leader without covering for your weaknesses. Going after rock type Pokemon or fire type won't be easy either. That's all my advice. Yeah, I can't believe you say that, but I feel like a lot of gym leaders don't actually cover their own weaknesses. Yeah, it depends on the game, really. Anyway, yeah. Our first gym leader, Walk. Welcome to the Oldburg City Gym. I'm Walk, the gym leader. But one trainer who decided to walk proudly with walk type Pokemon. At the gym leader, I need to see the potential. I need to see your potential as a trainer. And I need to see your toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Let's go. Walk. That Geodude. It's 3 against 1, but with my grass typing, I might be able to take care of them all. Oh, the funny thing is, even if I had Starly, I don't. They would not really help that much. And most I might be able to get like a stash move off. Woo, critical hit. Nice. Now, let's do that for all 3. I don't remember what level you evolve. I think 16? 15? You're gonna evolve before the second gym, I know that. Onyx. We leave again. Wow, that's lucky. Like, wow, that's lucky. 2 quick claws in a row. Oh. Just barely. Also, yeah, steady doesn't work the way it does in later games. It's a lot worse in this game since it only protects you from 1-hit KO moves. Oh, that's why Geodude was knocked out in 1 hit before. No, but we don't gotta worry about that. Now we'll even up with Craniodust. Think you can take me down with the whatever. Let's finish this. Ooh, that's okay. Auntie, that would be a lot worse if I didn't use withdrawal. It might have killed me. But Craniodust has no defenses. And with that critical hit, we have won the battle. Great job, Tedrick. I love you. We defeated Little Walk. What? That can't be. What? That can't be. My buffed up Pokemon. This is embarrassing. I went and locked to a trainer who doesn't have a single gym badge. That was tough. You were strong and I was weak. That's all there is. According to the Pokemon League rules, I have to give you all gym badge. Did you beat me, the leader? Here's your official Pokemon League Coal Badge. We've obtained the Coal Badge. There it is. Having that Coal Badge means you can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. You can also take this too. TM76 Stealth Walk. It's a move that inflicts damage to foes upon when they switch into battle. Incidentally, the TM will teach it to move to a Pokemon instantaneously, but a TM will break when you use it. So you want to be certain the Pokemon. Yeah, TMs are one use in this game. On the one side, you can sell them for a lot of money. On the downside, they're one use, so once you use them, you can't really get them back, depending on the move. Yeah, that's the first gym leader. Yeah, not that bad at all. Already 2 hours in. I think I'm gonna cut the recording short. Maybe I can make a video out of that. Because honestly, I thought about making a video on Bonanza. I don't know why. I just didn't. Well, I don't know why, but I just didn't feel like doing that. Okay, video is over now. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't feel like actively continuing that. I know. I've got to go pee, so I will be right back. I have returned. Also, I don't let the music stay, even though I swapped screens. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of a refresher announcement. Make sure people know I'm streaming. Hopefully, I can maybe get a few more views before I head off for the night. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Let me Okay, I think the rule here I do it like every 2 hours. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Okay. Da da da. I don't know any other real way I can do. I can self. I don't really know any other way I can really self promote myself at this point. Hey, there's some like very high up on the Pokemon thing. Pokemon thing I'm using. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh wait. Okay, now let's go. Okay, now let's go. Let's go. So now that we have Rock Smash, oh, dud. Whoops, K, you got the gym badge, huh? Eternal City is the next place with a gym that gives badges away, right? Yeah. So I went to 207, but you can't go there without a bicycle. I made my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next stop, the Eternal City gym badge. 10 seconds for a dash. 9. Blah. You got time to count. Hmm. I love Bear. I just love his hectic energy. And I just find him charming. Hi, Zubat. Looking forward to using you later, though. Not in this playthrough. Oh my gosh, what is with my... What is with my... Why does my controller keep disconnecting? I really hope that's on the cord and not on my controller. I don't want to pay. Controller. Yeah. Anyway, let's do Rock Smash. And explore this new area. Yeah, one way, you know, if when I remember the DS Pokemon games do have like terrible encounter rates. Yeah, terrible encounter rates at times. Should be fine. If it gets too annoying, just gravel up hell. Oh, a Golbat. Interesting. That's cool to see. Definitely, it definitely would be a lot easier to train up a Golbat than it would be a Zubat. So when it comes to, so I think it would be easier to get a Crobat if you start with a Zubat. Given that you'll have more time for friendship and stuff. HMO TM70 Flash. I think Flash is necessary at points, at least at one point. So it's kind of odd to have it here. I wonder why some HMs were downgraded to TMs. Well, I guess quote unquote downgraded. Downgraded. In the case of Walk Smash, since it was downgraded in Gen 5, it was more of an upgrade. Actually, do you like most TMs as moves? Well, most HMs as moves? Now let's put the post in here. How does that look? Yeah, I think like most HMs as moves. They're like I like Surf. Like Surf is a competitive staple, along with Surf is a competitive staple. Waterfall is a great physical water type. God dang it! I have my controller connected to my computer because I find it works better than using Bluetooth. But yeah, no, the RTMs I do really like. Really like. Surf is a competitive staple. Waterfall is a great physical water type move. Strength I have a soft spot for, just a solid attack. Rock Climb is available in this game, and while I do like it, I do like it because of the way it adds to the terrain and stuff. I don't get why it's well, one, I don't get why it's one not a rock type move, but also just so inaccurate. So inaccurate. Like I'll show you. I'll probably mention it again when we get to it, but there's a vet. I think it's like 85 accuracy or something like that. Also, a big pearl. We can use that to sell items, and I think that's really it for this area until we get a bike along with Surf. Box match has its uses early game, I guess, but with its ability to lower the defense of the Pokemon. Cut has always been a pretty bad move, given that it's not very accurate and just deals damage. And it would be interesting if it like cut the attack stat in half or something like that. Well, not in half, but like lower the attack stat or something. And you know, kind of make like a counterpart of Walk Smash. Oh hey, it's Luca. Tell me, have you not obtained a POW pad? It's not a POW pad free to anyone visiting the Pokemon Center basement. Anyway, there appears to be no one shady in this Jubilife City. I should therefore take my investigation elsewhere. But my friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady groups. Alright, I'll definitely keep an eye out for anyone a little shady. But before we interact with them, now I was good to just drop a heal. And we're coming up against we're coming up against one of the first roadblocks in this game. Like in this game, that definitely was a challenge, especially for young kids like me. Like me back when I first played this game. I wonder if you get Great Balls, I wonder. Which of the say my game get lucky yet? No, not yet. Okay, I thought I would have to do that yet. Actually, I think if I go over here, I can get a new Pokechap. Yeah, that's right. I talked to you. Hi, I'm the president of the Pokech Company. Hi. Your patience is rewarded. I've developed a new Pokechap, the Memo Pad. So having a Pokech can be used to jot down quick notes. You can be sure to keep developing Pokechaps. apps I use the most is definitely the map that will have roaming Pokemon on it. Well, thank you for reminding me this was it. Along with this, screen with the Pokemon at the bottom. Probably because I just really like it. Anyway, time for plot. Now. Professor Warren, you must comply. Hand over your research findings for free. Naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. Okay, well, how's that Pokedex progressing? Just completely ignoring them. That's an overworked gym badge, I see. But haven't I given you your first Pokemon only recently? Perhaps being a trainer is like a second nature to you. Oh, Professor Oak. Professor, why did I call Professor Oak? Professor of Pokemon. You must be so difficult. We're speaking to you on business because this is work for us. What we're saying is we demand you comply with our demands. Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. 1. Don't loiter about for no good reason. 2. Do not interrupt others while they're attempting to converse. 3. If you do not get your way, don't raise your voice to be intimidating. 4. Don't think you've grown strong just because you're in a group. 5. What is with those outlandish outfits you have on? My goodness, you call yourselves adults. You kids don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens. You didn't have to make it personal. You know, you're a force of hand making a show of force. We'll make you regret insulting Team Galactic. You kids ought to give these folks a lesson in civility, please. Yeah, okay, let's battle together. And here we go, one of my favorite evil teams, Team Galactic. Team Galactic 1 and 2. Dude, I don't think it's even. Okay, well, no, it does have a lot to do with nostalgia. A lot of why I love this game is nostalgia. But I do still think Team Galactic is generally one of the best evil teams. Their goals are very ambitious, and the way they tackle it. They tackle achieving those goals are creative and fun. And it's gonna be so good to just experience their villainy again. Alright, they have a Skunky and a Glameow. I mean, a few Weasleys will definitely do the trick. They're gonna Piplup's help, we can take care of that Skunky. And I think Petrific is actually gonna evolve in this battle. How did madness possible? The two of us losing the children? This won't do. Time to react to this mission failure. Oh no. Then it was 18, I guess. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. We shall do so because Team Galactic is benevolent to all. That a lot. They call themselves Team Galactic. When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe it's a mystic power that's far beyond our control. But Team Galactic seem to be studying that potential power. You want to know if it can be used its energy for something. Okay, did you know that Professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too? According to its research, 90% of all Pokemon is somehow tied to evolution. Well, I guess, yeah, I would say about 90% of Pokemon can evolve. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what they mean. You know, technically, everything is tied to evolution. Well, maybe that's the reason those people tried to take the professor's research data by force. That's really unforgivable. It's all over now, so you can relax. Still, thanks to you two, nothing came of the situation. I appreciate that. Incidentally, Kay, kudos to you for your battling skill. Okay, I'm swapping my cord. Yeah, come on, gotcha. Okay, let me try a different one. Bloop. Link. Okay. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. You got me thinking, why don't you collect all the gym badges of Sinnoh? Doing so, you'll sure to encounter lots of Pokemon. That of course means your Pokédex pages will continuously fill up. In other words, it would be a great help to my research. That said, I've given you your first Pokemon and Pokédex you're to keep. You're free to do with them as you wish. Take care now. No. Oh, that's very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent day. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm from Dream Life TV. I'd like you to have something, but let me see that smashing battle. A fashion case. Fashion case with gear in the pocket. Contains in the fashion case, you find a whole spectrum of chic accessories and tasteful backdrops. Dress up your Pokemon and watch their pure glow. And right now, the TV station is offering facilities so visitors can dress up their Pokemon. There are also prize giveaways too. Please visit our TV station. And we shall. We won't be dressing up our Pokemon here. I'd rather save that for later, but we will be partaking in the lottery. Okay, well, match my ID number. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Well, shoot. I mean, it was kind of close. But I think it's the bottom number that they worry about. So, like, it's got to be the 5 first. If that doesn't match, then none of them match. I think the zeros did match, though. But yeah, now we got a gym badge. And we can even shine them. I'm a little hard to do with the... I'll do like this, but yeah. We can shine them up to 2 stars. I think we also get 4 stars too, if we do it long enough. Yep, there we go. Yeah, nice and shiny. And they will begin to grime over time, so if you want to keep them looking all nice, that's nice. Make sure to check your badge case every once in a while. There's also an achievement if you shine them all to max shininess. But we won't be able to get that until our 8th badge. Until then, let's drop another save. I like saving a lot, so I can make sure we know everything's okay. And let's head downwards. No. Actually, is there anybody in this building? Let's see a little trainer. You talk to people and everyone you see. Yep. Yeah, but definitely recommend I'll talk to everyone. Though I played through the beginning of this game a lot, so enough to know that at least the general. At least have a general idea of like who gives items or not. So I don't really need to talk to everyone. Sometimes I forget or just don't remember exactly. No, it's perfect. Yeah, now I can officially head on to Route 204. Oh, weak looking trainer. Do you want to have a go? Yeah. Sure, let's see how weak I truly am. I think I'm a little bit stronger than you. Oh no. I need 3 jump badges to get great balls. So if I want to get a great ball Starly, I gotta get it now. Because I'm not waiting until I'm not waiting until the 3rd gym in order to get my Starly. My Dalavia. I can find Starlies in like a lot of areas. Can I check it on the Pokédex? We need to catch you first. Nope. Yeah. I just about to see if I can find you here. Is Starly male? No, I want a female. I want a classy lady. Classy lady because she's gonna be very useful when I go to next gym. Yeah, no, this is the only other Pokemon that I'm very adamant about getting the adamant nature. But collecting in the correct Pokeball, so this one's gonna take a bit. Actually, you know what? If the Pokemon's gonna be level 4 or gonna be this low anyway, I think you know what? Let me just look it up. Let's see, Starling. Look up capture location because I know you can catch them all over. Oh no, you can only catch them in those areas. And then you get the Wavy on Route 209. Huh. Yeah, that's been a minute since I played through Platinum. Yeah, so I think the best option is to go all the way back to Sandgem Town. Head back to Route 201 because then I only have a 50-50 shot, basically. Like here, it's Starly, Bidoof, and Shanks. And the first 2 routes are just Starly and Bidoof. Also, I can get this Pokeball I didn't catch him. I didn't grab him on my first try. An antidote. Neat. Neat. It's very neat. Okay. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna be resetting a lot. So I'm sorry the one viewer that's here with me. Hopefully you're just putting this on the background and just looking. If you are, thank you so much. What? Oh wait, because it's nighttime, right? Wait, so what? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, at night you can catch Crocodile. I completely forgot about that. Oh wait, no, that was just incredibly lucky because that was a 10% encounter. Wow. Crazy. Now what about in the vet? What about in the lakefront? I mean, Lake Verity. 50-50 all the time. That's gonna be level 42 no matter what. Oh no, I gotta try and catch this one. But that should be easy to catch. It for no, just for a great ball. A great ball, and it's good. But yeah, that tracks. Okay, how do I go back into the menu? Show menu. Okay. I want to speed this up. I'll go for a few shots, see what happens. Honestly, yeah, if I can do it in a way that would be, yeah. One thing I'm just not doing is using PK hacks or anything like that because I want my Pokemon to be seen as legal. So if I want to use these Pokemon in any like events or online or anything like that, I don't want the game to treat them as illegal Pokemon. Or like transferring them up. And that should be fine as long as they it should be fine as long as they don't what's blah. This is coming from a basic emulated ROM of Pokemon Platinum. If it was a modded ROM like Renegade Platinum, then yeah, of course it would trigger. Yeah, of course that wouldn't make sense. So, fun fact: you can't actually transfer hacked Pokemon into like Pokemon Battle Evolution. I actually did that. I transferred my Renegade Platinum team, and my I think Glaceon had Luster Purge, which is funny. God, I keep getting heads. You're getting Bidiv's head. I want Starly Tails. There you are. No. That's me being oddly Pacific. Okay, awesome. Now, the problem also is I don't got any way to weaken you or anything, so it's just a... what is the capture word for that? That's a Kedward calculator. Calculator Gen 4. Starly level 3 HP using a great bow. It's literally a coin flip. I literally just gotta keep doing coin flips until I get it. And what's what is like I also want it because it's just gonna be useful against the next gym. Even at the next gym, since it's gonna be grass type. And the next Pokemon we're getting is going to be a water type along with a normal type. So yeah. And much as I like the Wavia, well, the Wavia will be good against the fighting gym. Fighting gym, so that's something. Okay, level 2 totally. At the let me see. Did that affect my catch rating? It does not. Okay, awesome. Adamant. Let's try. Serious. I was not worried about the other things about it since, well, that's what I honestly I just don't remember. I don't remember, and I'm never gonna get 100% the exact same Pokemon. That's just an impossibility. Ooh, level 4. Awesome. Level 4 Prima Dolly. Now please be an adamant nature. That's all I ask. Level 4 Prima adamant. Relax. With the time 400 speed is helping. Okay, let's go again. Gotcha. Now, are you adamant about joining us? Nope, you're naive about joining us. Oh, but naive about joining us. How does it sound like to you guys? How does it sound like to you guys? How does it sound like to you guys? Let me turn down the music a bit, I guess. It sounds a bit, so it won't be like as annoying. Okay, I'm getting lucky finding the Pokemon. Catching's been a bit 50-50. Which is exactly the catch rate, so yeah, that makes sense. There's 50-50 on top of 50-50 on top of the 50-50 chance of finding the Pokemon, 50-50 chance of it being a Starly, being a female, 50-50 chance of catching it, and then no chance of getting a Pacific nature I want. Also, if I find a shiny, I'm throwing it at Duxwell. You know what? I want. But the ability isn't a problem. 4%. 1 in 25. The 50% chance on top of 50% chance, top of 50% chance, and top of a 4% chance. I know your male, your face is bigger. Yeah, it was like 50-50 shot of being a female. Male, female. This one's taking a minute. Like heads, heads. Heads, heads. Like tails, heads. I got tails. Tails. Heads, tails. What if I bet on tails? Tails, heads. Oh, come on. Finding the female bidders with the male Australians. Yay. Okay, heads, heads. Give me no heads. Ah, gosh dang it. You're getting kind of late. I might end stream soon. Probably want to grab the Starly. This Starly, that'll be exactly what I want. Probably is exactly what I want to do. I probably. No. I can't really tell since they're also low leveled. Maybe if you did 4 damage with me, there'll be a 1 in 5 chance. 4 chance. Even if dealing 4 damage to me over tackle is the signification, it would still be a 1 in 4 chance. Hey, let's go. Nope. I'm being so scared of someone resetting my game. Setting my game at platinum. And I would never let anyone play my copy of Pokemon games, even to this day. Unless you're a close friend, I would never let you touch it. But I'm not out of like not out of like past experience, it's just out of the potential of someone like messing it up. Alright. Come on, heads, heads, heads. Give me little heads. Nope, and it's gone. I mean, I'm not gonna be like this with literally any other Pokemon. Any other Pokemon. Every other Pokemon we catch for this entire series, it's gonna be just like at most I might try a little bit to get a good nature. I get decent nature, but even then I'm not going to like go through all this effort. There we go. On Pacific nature, Pacific shiny, Pacific form. Like I'm not, yeah, like for every other Pokemon, I'm not gonna go through the effort to get a Pacific one, a Pacific nature, with a Pacific gender, and a Pacific Pokeball. So well, I'm not gonna be that precise with all of them. Heck, I wasn't even that precise for my favorite Pokemon, Tedrick. This is my second favorite Pokemon. Though I will be shiny hunting for one Pokemon since I do have a. Since when we played Let's Go, I actually did get a shiny Pidgeot. And normally my rules in Pokemon games that if I find a shiny, I must use it on my team. I'm not doing that for this one, but because the goal of this series is to recreate my team. Recreate my teams. And the only time where I had a shiny on a Pokemon team that wasn't like a guaranteed shiny, which I don't count, is in Let's Go where I got a shiny Pidgey. I love that team. Love that team. We all had a theme. Every Pokemon on that team was yellow. I had Pikachu, Sandslash, Pidgeot, Shot, Alakazam, and Ditto. Because he could be every color, including yellow. Also, what other Pokemon game are you going to be able to use a Ditto reliably? I can only really think of Pokemon. Let's Go is really the only game I can think of where you could honestly use a Ditto and it would be able to use a Ditto as like a reliable partner. Mostly because of the Pokemon candy stats stuff. I probably should catch an out. No, I probably should catch an out Pokemon just so I can help weaken the Starly when I get it. Okay, good. Got a Bidoof. A plump mouse Pokemon. It's a mouse? I thought it was a beaver. Okay, I won't be using you as an item, as a gem slave, but I will be using you as a training tool, I guess. Oh yeah, this reminds me. When I first played BDSP, it's a game I wasn't really that. It was a game I wasn't really looking forward to. I only have the game because a friend gave it to me. Goodness. Ah. And when I did it, my very first battle where I could not catch the Pokemon, it was a shiny Starly. Not just any shiny, a shiny of my second favorite Pokemon. That game was an experience. Not a good game. It really isn't. Oh, that's right. Awesome. Okay, now you're a fighter. Let's see if you're the fighter. Flax. Nope. I probably should end up catching the Starly and then just ending the stream. Okay, that's a good attack. Okay, let's try it. Okay, good. Also, I like the damage sound effect at this high speed. It sounds funny. Hey, come on, adamant, 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 adamant. Sassy. Don't be so sassy. Okay, perfect. Hey, come on. Oh my gosh, really? Come on, let's get into the yellow. Oh, get a critical hit. That's fabulous. If you don't know, critical hit will actually ignore all stat debuffs and buffs. No, I just noticed the bottom part of the screen is cut off. Put in full screen, and that's probably gonna really bug me in the editing room. Okay, now female. I'll just attack a little bit. One more. Okay, good, perfect, perfect. Awesome. Come on. That's again. I think the other sassiness are like Battlefield as well. I don't quite remember the correlation with that, but it's a thing. Okay, awesome. Again, first try. Come on. Please be adamant. Fuck. Oh, let's try again. Bidiff, 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 meet bidiff. My gosh. Bidiff, meet bidiff. Bidiff, meet bidiff. Hey, bidiff. What is that, bidiff? Hey, bidiff, meet bidiff. Bidiff. Bidiff, meet bidiff. Starly, meet bidiff. Please be it. Docile. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna end stream and just keep going on my own time. Try and catch this slowly. I'm gonna keep recording it because I wanna. I know. On. Man. Both of these, one of those Murloc dollies definitely had an Adminator. You could not prove me otherwise. I think this is much faster than going for the Tedrig. God, if I get a shiny first before this dolly, I'm going to scream. I wonder what is the percentage chance or anything about it. Can't be shiny. Hate it. And it can't be as well as a shiny, right? Wait, not that I'm going for max IVs or anything. Now for that, it would definitely be. You know, I'm curious. No, I don't. You know, I don't got time for that. Yay! It'll be so much easier if I can just buy great balls, but you don't get them until after the third gym. Okay, we go. Modest. That makes everything. That you think it's funny. Somewhat of a clown. Just like me. You both think she's funny. You shouldn't be calm. You should be sure of yourself. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna catch you in one great ball, and you're going to be an out of nature, and you're going to join my team, and I'm gonna be able to take a sleep. Nope, good luck. What does the giant actually do again? Oh, that's useful. But no. Okay, I'm just gonna end stream. I didn't